เอวเมสุตัง
เอกังสมัยยังภควาภารณสิยังวิหารติอิสิปตะเนมิคทาเยตาตระโคภควาปัญจวัคคีเยภิกขุอามันเตสิทเวเมภิกขเวอันตาปาปชิเตนะนะเสวิตาภายโยจายังกาเมสุกามสุขันลิกานุโยโคหิโนคัมโมโปตุชนิโกอนาริโยอนาถสันหิโตโยจายังอัตตกิลมัฏฐานุโยโคทุกโขอนาริโยอนาถสันหิโตเอเตเตภิกขเวอุโภอันเตอนุปคัมมมาชิมาปฏิปทาตถาคเตนะอภิสัมพุทธาจักขุกรณียานกรณีอุปสมัยยะอภิญญายสัมพุทธายนิพพานายสังวัตติกตมาจะสาภิกขเวมาชิมาปฏิปทาตถาคเตนะอภิสัมพุทธาจักขุกรณียานกรณีอุปสมัยยะอภิญญายสัมพุทธายนิพพานายสังวัตติอายเมวะอริโยอัตถังคิโกมัคโคสัยยทิทังสัมมาทิฏฐิสัมมาสังกัปโปสัมมาวาจาสัมมากัมมันโตสัมมาอาชีโวสัมมาวายาโมสัมมาสติสัมมาสมาธิอายังโคสาภิกขเวมาชิมาปฏิปทาตถาคเตนะอภิสัมพุทธาจักขุกรณียานกรณีอุปสมัยยะอภิญญายสัมพุทธายนิพพานายสังวัตติอิทังโคปนะภิกขเวทุกขังอริยสัจจังชาติปิทุกขาชราปิทุกขามรณะปิทุกขังโสกปริเทวทุกขโทมนัสสุปายาสาปิทุกขาอาปิเยหิสัมปโยโคทุกโขปิเยหิวิปโยโคทุกโขยัมปิชังนลปฏิตัมปิทุกขังสังขิเตนะปัญจุปาทานาขันธาทุกขาอิทังโคปนะภิกขเวทุกขสมุทัยโยอริยสัจจังยายังตัณหาโปโนภวิกานันทิราคะสหคตาตาตระตาตราภินันทินิสัยยติทังกามตัณหาภวตัณหาวิภวตัณหาอิทังโคปนะภิกขเวทุกขนิโรโธอริยสัจจังโยตัสสะเยวตัณหายาเสสวิราคนิโรโธจาโคปฏินิสสะโคโมติอนาลโยอิทังโคป นะภิกขเวทุกขนิโรธคามินีปฏิปทาอริยสัจจังอายเมวะอริโยอัตถังคิโกมาโคสัยยทิทังสัมมาทิฏฐิสัมมาสังกัปโปสัมมาวาจาสัมมากัมมันโตสัมมาอาชีโวสัมมาวายาโมสัมมาสติสัมมาสมาธิ
อิทังทุกขัง
อริยสัจจันติเมภิกขเวปุเพอนันโนสุเตสุธัมเมสุจักขุงอุทปปาทิญาณังอุทปปาทิปัญญาอุทปปาทิวิชชาอุทปปาทิอาโลโกอุทปปาทิตังโขปนิทังทุกขังอริยสัจจังปริญญายันติเมภิกขเวปุเพอนันโนสุเตสุธัมเมสุจักขุงอุทธปาทิญาณังอุทธปาทิปัญญาอุทธปาทิวิชชาอุทธปาทิอาโลโกอุทธปาทิตังโขปนิทังทุกขังอริยสัจจังปริญญาตันติเมภิกขเวปุเพอนันโนสุเตสุธัมเมสุจักขุงอุทธปาทิญาณังอุทธปาทิปัญญาอุทธปาทิวิชชาอุทธปาทิอาโลโกอุทธปาทิอิทังทุกขสมุทัยโยอริยสัจจันติเมภิกขเวปุเพอนันโนสุเตสุธัมเมสุจักขุงอุทธปาทิญาณังอุทธปาทิปัญญาอุทธปาทิวิชชาอุทธปาทิอาโลโกอุทธปาทิตังโขปนิทังทุกขสมุทัยโยอริยสัจจังปหาตาพันติเมภิกขเวปุเพอนันโนสุเตสุธัมเมสุจักขุงอุทธปาทิญาณังอุทธปาทิปัญญาอุทธปาทิวิชชาอุทธปาทิอาโลโกอุทธปาทิตังโขปนิทังทุกขสมุทัยโยอริยสัจจังปหินันติเมภิกขเวปุเพอนันโนสุเตสุธัมเมสุจักขุงอุทธปาทิญาณังอุทธปาทิปัญญาอุทธปาทิวิชชาอุทธปาทิอาโลโกอุทธปาทิอิทังทุกขนิโรโธอริยสัจจันติเมภิกขเวปุเพอนันโนสุเตสุธัมเมสุจักขุงอุทธปาทิญาณังอุทธปาทิปัญญาอุทธปาทิวิชชาอุทธปาทิอาโลโกอุทธปาทิตังโขปนิทังทุกขนิโรโธอริยสัจจังสัจฉิกาตาพันติเมภิกขเวปุเพอนันโนสุเตสุธัมเมสุจักขุงอุทธปาทิญาณังอุทธปาทิปัญญาอุทธปาทิวิชชาอุทธปาทิอาโลโกอุทธปาทิตังโขปนิทังทุกขนิโรโธอริยสัจจังสัจฉิกตันติเมภิกขเวปุเพอนันโนสุเตสุธัมเมสุจักขุงอุทธปาทิญาณังอุทธปาทิปัญญาอุทธปาทิวิชชาอุทธปาทิอาโลโกอุทธปาทิอิทังทุกขนิโรธคามินีปฏิปทาอริยสั ปัจจันติเมภิกขเวปุเพอนันโนสุเตสุธัมเมสุจักขุงอุทธปาทิญาณังอุทธปาทิปัญญาอุทธปาทิวิชชาอุทธปาทิอาโลโกอุทธปาทิตังโขปนิทังทุกขนิโรธคามินีปฏิปทาอริยสัจจังภาเวตาพันติเมภิกขเวปุเพอนันโนสุเตสุธัมเมสุจักขุงอุทธปาทิญาณังอุทธปาทิปัญญาอุทธปาทิวิชชาอุทธปาทิอาโลโกอุทธปาทิตังโขปนิทังทุกขนิโรธคามินีปฏิปทาอริยสัจจังภาวิตันติเมภิกขเวปุเพอนันโนสุเตสุธัมเมสุจักขุงอุทธปาทิญาณังอุทธปาทิปัญญาอุทธปาทิวิชชาอุทธปาทิอาโลโกอุทธปาทิยาวกีวันจะเมภิกขเวอิเมสุจตุสุอริยสัจเจสุเอวันติปริวัตตังทวาทสาการังยถาภูตังญาณทัสสนังนสุวิสุทธังอโหสิเนวตาวาหังภิกขเวสเทวเกโลเกสมาระเกสพรหมเกสสมณพรหมนิยาปชายสเทวมนุสายอนุตตรังสัมมาสัมโพธิงอภิสัมพุทโธปัจจัญญาสิงยโตจะโคเมภิกขเวอิเมสุจตุสุอริยสัจเจสุเอวันติปริวัตตังทวาทสาการังยถาภูตังญาณทัสสนังสุวิสุทธังอโหสิอัฏฐาหังภิกขเวสเทวเกโลเกสมาระเกสพรหมเกสสมณพรหมนิยาปชายสเทวมนุสายอนุตตรังสัมมาสัมโพธิงอภิสัมพุทโธปัจจัญญาสิงญาณัญจปนเมทัสสนังอุทธปาทิอกุปปาเมวิมุตติอายมันติมาชาตินาติธานิปุนาภโวติอิธรรมโวจะภควาอัตตมนาปัญจวัคคียาภิกขุภควโตภาสิตังอภินันทุงอิมาสมิงจะปนวัยยากรณาสมิงพันยมาเนอายาสมโตโกนทัญญาสวิรชังวิตมลังธรรมจากขุงอุทธปาทิยังกินจิสมุทัยธรรมังสัพพันตังนิโรธธรรมันติปวัตติเตจะภควตาธรรมจากเกภูมิมาเทวาสัทธมโนสาเวสุงเอตัมภควตาภาลานาสิยังอิสิปตเนมิคทาเยอนุตตรังธรรมจากกังปวัตติตังอาปฏิวัติยังสมเนนวาพรหมเนนวาเทเวนวามาเรนวาพรหมุนาวาเกณจิวาโลกัสมินติ
ภูมานัง
เอวานังสัทธังสุตวาจาตุมหาราชิกาเทวาสัทธมโนสาเวสุงจาตุมหาราชิกานังเทวานังสัทธังสุตวาตาวติงสาเทวาสัทธมโนสาเวสุงตาวติงสานังเทวานังสัทธังสุต วายามาเทวาสัทธมนุสสาเวสุงยามานังเทวานังสัทธังสุตวะตุสิตาเทวาสัทธมนุสสาเวสุงตุสิตานังเทวานังสัทธังสุตวะนิมมานรติเทวาสัทธมนุสสาเวสุงนิมมานรตินังเทวานังสัทธังสุตวะปรนิมมิตวสวัตติเทวาสัทธมนุสสาเวสุงปรนิมมิตวสวัตตินังเทวานังสัทธังสุตวะพรหมกายิกาเทวาสัทธมนุสสาเวสุงเอตัมภควตาภาราณสิยังอิสิปตเนมิคทาเยอนุตตรังธรรมจักกังปวัตติตังอาปฏิวัติยังสัมมเนนวาพระมเนนวาเทเวนวามาเรนวาพระมุนาวาเกณจิวาโลกัสมินติ
อิติหเตนะคะเน
นะเตนะโมโหเตนะยาวะพระมโลกาสัตโตอาภูคาจิอายัญจัตสัสหัสสีโลกธาตุสังกัมปิสัมปะกัมปิสัมปะเวทิอาปมาโนจะโอลาโลโอภาโสโลเกปาตุระโหสิอติกัมเมวะเทวานังเทวานุภาวังอัตโคภควาอุทานังอุทานเนสิอัญญาสิวัตโพโกนทันโยอัญญาสิวัตโพโกนทันโยติติทังอายสัมมโตโกนทันยาสอัญญาโกนทันโยตเววนามังอาโหสิติ เสมสารอาณาจักรพระพันมีรู้แจ้งพระธรรมรู้วิชาพระชินสีเปี่ยมบุญญาบารมีสุขสันต์นิรันดร์
Meditation for beginners, the 7 bases of the mind. I'd like to invite you all to find a comfortable position for yourself in meditation. With your right leg on your left leg, your right hand on your left hand, with the index finger of your right hand touching against the thumb of your left hand, with your hands palm upwards on your lap. Or you can adopt any other looser variation of this position, which helps you to feel more comfortable for your meditation. The important thing is that you feel alert, but yet relaxed. You should adjust your body so that your breathing and your circulation are completely natural. Adjust your position to minimize any possible aches or pains. Anything that might disturb the continuity of your attention. And relax every muscle of your body. Relax every muscle, starting with the muscles of your forehead. Your eyebrows, your eyelids, and take special care to make sure that your eyes are only very gently closed. Make sure there's no pressure around your eyes. Never squeeze your eyes closed. But close your eyes only very gently, in much the same way you would close your eyes to go to sleep. And relax the muscles of your face, your neck, both shoulders, both arms down to the tips of your fingers. Relax them all completely. Relax the muscles of your chest, trunk and abdomen, both of your legs, down to the tips of your toes. So that all the way from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, There's no remaining part of your body with any stress or tension anymore. If you notice any stress or tension still remaining in your body, then try to relax it completely. Because a body that is completely relaxed will have the feeling as if it seems to melt away into the atmosphere around you. You have no further worries about your body anymore. So that you can turn your attention to relaxing the mind. Relax the mind by letting go of all thoughts about the things of the world. For a few moments put aside all worries and concerns about your everyday life. Don't allow your mind to wander to thoughts of work, friends, family, study, or any other thing. But keep your mind on the task in hand. The task of training the mind, while filling your mind with thoughts of happiness and joy. Fill your thoughts with happiness and joy, as if your mind was completely filled with tiny particles of happiness and joy. Filling your mind so full that there's no room left in your mind for anything else. Make your mind spacious, light, radiant, and refreshed. And such a mind is one which is ready and waiting for the harmony and unity which we will embark upon in the meditation to follow. So once you are relaxed both in body and in mind, very gently, using no effort at all, imagine for yourself a picture of a bright object. A picture of a bright object such as a shining sun, a shining full moon, or a star, or a crystal ball, any one of the four which you find easiest to imagine. Imagine a picture of that bright object as if that object is floating in front of your face. A shining sun, a full moon, a star, or a shining crystal ball, as if it is floating in front of your face. Imagine it effortlessly. And reduce the object of your choice in size until it is only 1 centimeter in diameter, until it is the size of the tip of your little finger and floating in front of your nose, in front of the left nostril for women and in front of the right nostril for gentlemen. Floating in front of your nose at a point we call the first base of the mind. Make the bright object as bright as you can and as clear as you can, while in your mind repeating to yourself the sound of the mantra Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang 3 times. And then move this shining bright object slowly but smoothly inside your nostril, inside the left nostril for women and inside the right nostril for men. Moving slowly inside your nostril until it reaches a point inside your nose, just next to the corner of the eye. And here it stops at a point we call the second base of the mind. Here the object stops still. And we make the object as bright as we can and as clear as we can, while hearing the sound of the mantra Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang 3 times. And then the bright object moves slowly backwards inside our head, backwards on a horizontal plane, until it comes to a point in the precise center of our skull, in the very center of our head, a point we call the third base of the mind. Here again the bright object comes to a standstill. Here we make the object as bright as we can and as clear as we can, while repeating to ourselves Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang 3 times. And now the bright object is moving gently downwards, downwards from the center of your head, directly downwards until it comes to a point at the roof of your mouth, a point we call the 4th base of the mind. Here the bright object comes to a standstill. We make the object as bright as we can and as clear as we can, while at the same time repeating the mantra to ourselves Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang 3 times. And again the bright object moves directly downwards, downwards inside our throat, downwards until it reaches a point just above the Adam's apple, a point we call the 5th base of the mind. Here the bright object comes to a standstill. We make the object as bright as we can and as clear as we can, while at the same time repeating the mantra to ourselves Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang 3 times. And now the bright object moves downwards again, deeper inside our chest, deeper inside our trunk, deeper inside our abdomen, moving directly downwards. If you imagine the central part of your body, then imagine two thin threads. One thread running from your navel on a horizontal plane directly through your back. A second thread on the same plane from the left side to the right side. Those two threads come to an intersection at a point in the center of the body, a point we call the sixth base of the mind. Now we move our bright object downwards until it comes to this intersection of the two threads, at a point in the center of our stomach. The bright object comes to a standstill at this point. We make the object as bright as we can and as clear as we can, while at the same time repeating the mantra to ourselves, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, 3 times. And now we move the bright object slowly upwards. Upwards the distance of 2 finger breadths above the intersection of the 2 threads. 2 finger breadths above the intersection of the 2 threads, to a point we call the 7th base of the mind. The bright object reaches the 7th base of the mind and comes to a standstill. In fact, we will not move the bright object anywhere else, because here is the true center of the body. This is the point where we will cultivate our bright object for our meditation. So here the bright object will stay while we repeat the mantra to ourselves. The sound of the mantra always coming from the center of the bright object. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, over and over again. The sound of the mantra always comes from the center of the bright object. At the same time, we always make the bright object as bright as we can and as clear as we can. And as we observe the bright object, what we will find is that the images in the mind become gradually clearer. Also, the feelings in the mind will become gradually clearer to us. But the strange thing is that the number of thoughts in the mind will become gradually less. As we concentrate on the bright object and our mantra, the number of thoughts will become gradually less. Less and less until the mind can come to a standstill at the center of the body. So cultivate the mind in this way with your bright object and with the mantra. In the beginning you may find that the mind has a tendency to wander, sometimes wandering to the sounds around you, to the thoughts in your head, or the sensations in your body. But don't feel disappointed if the mind should wander at this stage. In the beginning, as soon as the mind wanders and you realize, always bring the mind back again to the bright object at the center of your body and to the sound of the mantra. If it wanders, then bring it back. And keep bringing the mind back until eventually the mind builds up a familiarity with the center of the body and the sound of the mantra, until eventually the mind will start to stay at the center of the body of its own accord. Samma arahang, Samma arahang, Samma arahang, cultivating the sound of the mantra and the bright object, until eventually the mind will feel at home at the center of the body. Eventually you may find that the sound of the mantra will die away of its own accord, leaving only a pure, clear, shining mind at the center of the body. If you find at this point that there are no thoughts to irritate the mind anymore, then there's no need to restart with the mantra anymore. We'll simply cultivate the mind in stillness at the center of the body. And when the mind reaches the real point of stillness, then you find that happiness, purity and brightness will arise in the mind of their own accord. So cultivate your mind in silence for a few moments, just with a bright shining object and the sound of the mantra, until your mind comes to a standstill at the center of the body. To reach to their own meditation for a few moments in silence until we come to the appropriate time.
เดินพรยังอยู่กันไหมจ๊ะฮัลโหล
Hello.
yes okay okay hello คุณ Michael
Yes. Yes.
yeah we had the funeral chanting for your mom so
Thank you very
we
much.
said the good deeds and merits to her so wishing her for the good praises in the next life
Sadhu.
so we do until the 7th October yes it could be 7 days so yeah we will chant the funeral chanting every night
Sadhu.
okay okay คนอื่นยังอยู่ไหมจ๊ะเนี่ยคนอื่นยังอยู่ไหม พอดีดูเวลาผิดนะจ๊ะ
อยู่เจ้าค่ะ
อยู่นะ โอเคดูเวลาผิดไปนิดนึงเมื่อกี้
15 คนเจ้าค่ะ
เมื่อกี้นึกว่าเทศตอน2 ทุ่ม เปิดมาอ้าวเขาให้เทศแล้วนี่ นะจ๊ะ so so today we talk about the teaching of หลวงพ่อธรรมชโย that when I first came to Australiaหลวงพ่อธรรมชโย said okay go to Australia and you just remember in Thai okay แสวงจุดร่วมสงวนจุดต่าง that means we finding the common ground and we just ignore the differences just respect and so this is it's like the policy something that he said seek common ground and respect differences so in Thai we say แสวงจุดร่วมสงวนจุดต่าง okay because in Australia it is the multicultural society we have many faiths and so we live together and so we seek for harmony and unity so although we have different belief but we share the same value that we seeking for peace happiness and harmony in the society so and I met many Muslim people and Christian people so many of them have asked me when they saw Buddhist monk they asked so what is your belief what is your teaching something like that okay so what is your practice something like that so I just talk to them it's like one day I went to the Green Acre primary school in Sydney and so I taught Buddhist scripture to 3 classes at that school so from kinder to year 2 and year 4 to year 3 student and also year 5 to year 6 students so 3 classes so and they have like a scripture study at that school, and there is Buddhist classes, Muslim classes, Christian and Arabic as well. So and I met one teacher from Arabic class. So she asked me, what is your belief? Okay, what is your practice? So I said, so in Buddhism we practice 3 things. So we practice generosity, so being kind to people, being fair to people, and helping, sharing, care, and love. So I said to them that, so the first one is generosity, and the second one is we practicing no harm to others. So we practice the 5 precepts. So no killing, stealing, no lying, and not to tell lie, and also no sexual misconduct, and also no alcohol and drugs. So no harm to others. And the last thing we practice meditation to purify the mind, to get rid of, to reduce our suffering, mental suffering, greed, hatred, and delusion. So I said to her that, yeah, this is my practice, and she, she very surprised, and she feel very good, and and have some trust and believe and appreciate the teaching of the Buddha, the teaching of in Buddhism. And she asked me, can you give me some blessing? Okay. So I said, okay, I can give you some blessing. Okay. And so this is the, actually Buddhism, the practice in Buddhism is very common. So everyone and every society need this teaching and the practice, generosity, no harm, and purify the mind from suffering, from mental suffering. So this is the thing that I always talk to Muslim people, and also Christian people, that when we we have an opportunity to talk and to discuss, I just always sharing them with this principle. And also I avoid to talk about the God and the creator of this universe, because this is very deep topic, and also it's going to be endless, because there is it's going to be no conclusion, because it's different. We are different from believing in God or the creator. So in Buddhism we emphasizing here and now, here and now happiness and inner peace, and we practice the law of karma. So we believe in our action rather than asking for the supernatural power or something like that. So so I just avoid to talk to them with the creator of the universe. So, and this is very important that we have respect and tolerance in Australian society. because we live in multicultural, community, and so we all hate suffering, but we love happiness. We're seeking for happiness, inner peace. So this is the, sometimes, when I catch a taxi, and they just talk to me and ask me, so who are you? I said, a lot of time I say Buddhist monk. They don't understand. I have to say the very close to their belief. I said, I'm Buddhist priest. Okay. When I say I'm Buddhist priest, oh, you are priest. Yeah, I understand and respect. And so I, the taxi, they said that, okay, I don't take your money. Okay, free, the free ride, something like that. So because they have some respect, and so this is the thing that I wanted to share to you when you talk to people from different backgrounds and different belief. So because in Buddhism we don't have believe in God, the creator of the world. So we believe in Buddha. I said I believe in Buddha. Okay, and I try to be like him. He have the three qualities. He has purity, wisdom, and compassion. So I said I practice to be like the Buddha. The purity from greed, hatred, and illusion, and wisdom that he, to know about this life and the world and the Dharma and good things, and also practicing compassion, that love to all beings, and would like to share the good things to people and to bring people to nirvana, to the middle way, middle path, the path of purification, and to end of all suffering. So this is the thing that I always talk to people from different backgrounds. So I would like to rejoice in your good deeds today, that you come together and doing the chanting and meditation, and also the listening to the Dhamma talk, the short Dhamma talk, and also I would like to sharing the merits to Kun Michael's mom, and also to everyone, and wish everyone happiness, inner peace, and also attaining nirvana, and also wishes be fulfilled. Sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu.
Okay, we do the homage to the Triple Gem together. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Puttang Bhagavantang Abhivademi. Buddho Menato, Buddha is a refuge. Savankanto Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami. Dhammo Menato, Dhamma is a refuge. Supatipanno Bhagavato Sāvaka Saṅkho Saṅghang Namami. Sankho menato Sankha is our refuge.
Please pay respect to the teaching monk by bowing 3 times. First bow, second bow, third bow. Please pay respect to the Lord Buddha by bowing 3 times. First bow, second bow, third bow.
Good night, my little child. Mommy is here with you to sing you a song, to guide you along.
Good night, my little child. Daddy is here with you to sing you a song, to help you be strong.
Buddha's blessings be with you, His love forever so true. Dhamma's blessings be with you, Devas watching over you. Sangha's blessings be